Hey everyone, it's Emily Eck with the Edina Realty and the Tyler Miller team, and I am coming to you today with this Wisdom Wednesday to just talk a little bit about foreclosures and what options you may have if you might be facing one. So any of you that are familiar with the forbearances that were kind of announced and talked about last year during the height of the pandemic, there's a lot of speculation around the fact that there might be this large scale of foreclosures coming because the forbearances are being called right around this time period. Now, experts are saying that there is not going to be a large scale of foreclosures hitting the market, but there might still be a lot of you out there that might be facing some kind of issues if you are hitting some financial crisis. So if you kind of look at the chart, you can see that the amount of forbearances have been drastically decreasing over the year. But if you are one of those people that maybe can't get back into it, there's a lot of options that you have other than going into foreclosure. I'm just going to go through some of those options right now. If you're curious what some of those options might be, they include reinstatement, loan modification, deed in lieu of foreclosure, potentially a short sale. But before you go after any of those options, one of the great things to do is determine the amount of equity that you have in your house. In today's real estate market, people have way more equity than a lot of times they think they do. And actually, if you look at the statistics, we have a chart that you can kind of take a look at state by state, but the average right now that people have gained in equity in the last 12 months is $33,400. I mean, that's a huge number. In Minnesota, it's right around $23,000 if you're curious. But that means that, if you are facing a potential foreclosure, you probably have equity in your home with the ability to potentially sell and not have to go into that foreclosure. If you're curious what the difference or what equity actually is, it's basically the difference between what you owe on your loan and then the market value of your house, or what you can sell your house for. So that's just a great option for you to take a look into before just automatically falling into that foreclosure. Whether you are facing a foreclosure or just actually curious to know, maybe what equity you did gain in your house, it's always really important to reach out to a professional, whether it's a mortgage lender or a real estate professional like myself or someone on my team. We're always here to kind of help you walk through the options and kind of see where you can go with it, and just ultimately try to make sure that you're as educated as possible so you can make the right decision that's good for you and your family. So if you do have any questions, or maybe in one of those tight spots and you would like someone to talk to, myself and my team are always available to help out. I hope you enjoyed this information, and if you do have any further questions about this, we can put the link to the article below so you can kind of take a look at it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday.